1, 2. There we go. There it is. 1, 2. There we go. There it is. Oh, it's a bit bland, isn't it? Bit blurry. Right, here we go. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Virtual FMR. My name is Clive Finnimore, and we've eventually made it. Why is there lots of feedback? Thank you for joining us, Sebastian and Tina in game. Good afternoon, Sebastian, Tina, and Anthony in the chat. What a frantic start that was. Right, are we ready to get the run on the way? Still no microphone, says Sebastian. I can hear it coming out the I think I can hear it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, let's go. For some reason. Oh, there we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I've got the wrong screen on, so I can't see what my directions are. Here we go. 7.5. I'm going to go at 10. I'll take my glasses off. I can't read what's down there. Just give me a minute for my eyes to adjust. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you all? Here we are running on MyWhoosh. We are doing a progressive tempo run tonight, 23 minutes long. Nice short one. I'm sort of tapering this week. So we're going to do a nice short one tonight. Maximum speed for tonight is 13.4 for 1 minute, so that's not too bad. Tomorrow night we'll be here with Film My Run 500. Wednesday night will be at Workout Wednesday, but probably in Group B or C. And Thursday night I'll be here with Film My Run 500, but at a reduced incline. Tapering this week. Here's Sebastian and Tina, just passing them now. Hello gang, how are you? They're running at 12%. My was just trying to work out how I could produce it, but I have no idea, so we'll leave it where it is. So I'm basically going to be running 10 for 5 minutes, 10 for another 5 minutes, 10 for another 5 minutes, 12.5 3 minutes, 13.4 for 1 minute, and then in 10 minutes, 4 minutes. That sounds alright, nice and relaxed. Sebastian says he's fine. There was an issue with my microphone, no one could hear me for a bit. As for some reason, Crisp, the software that I used for my mic, for some reason didn't start up tonight. When it usually does it itself, absolutely fine. Tonight it wasn't coming on. And before that, my treadmill wouldn't connect to MyWhoosh, so we had no speed source getting into the game, so I had to reset the computer. I think the computer's on strike. It's usually like that on a Monday when it's been left for a few days. The floor is a little bit damp in here still from the flood, so I was praying it wasn't that messed up my treadmill, but it's all right. It smells a bit like rotten cabbages in here at the moment. I think it's the carpet. Maybe I have to pull it up and stick it outside. Sebastian's coming to the UK, isn't he, this week? Not long, Sebastian, says Tina. Till he spends the night with the foxes and the badgers down at the bottom of the garden. Sebastian's saying, what? You're going to spend the night in the garden with the foxes and badgers, Sebastian. Breakfast at 6 at the tree stumps. Anthony Anderson is asking if did everyone have a good weekend? I did, Anthony. Father's Day yesterday here in the UK. Everyone went out. I got left all alone with my barn find tractor, which I successfully started by shorting out the solenoid, because I think the solenoid's broke, or there's no power to the switching unit on the solenoid. Either way, there was power actually to it, so I stuck a screwdriver across the two connections, knocked sparks, and the engine fired up, and we drove around the garden. Very exciting for me. And he's telling Sebastian he's picked a good weekend to come to the UK. We are in for a really hot weekend. So next Saturday, for my run, I've been looking at the forecast, it's going to be about 25, 26 degrees, blazing sunshine. So I will be taking the sunscreen and a hat and the sunglasses. Believe it or not, Sebastian, this is the first run of 100 kilometres that I've taken place in where there is no mandatory kit. I kept asking on Facebook, what is the mandatory kit for Race to the King? And no one would tell me, and they said there isn't one. There's just advisory. So you could run with nothing if you wanted to. But I will be carrying a litre of water and a few snacks in my bag. Quick check of the speeds, because you know what I'm like on here. It's not very obvious when they change speeds on a workout on MyWhoosh. It doesn't flash or appear or beep or anything. There's a little bit of text pops up, I think, at the top, and I always seem to miss it. But we're all right at the moment. 4.5 minutes. We got up to 10.2. So I hope everyone's had a good day today. I've been out at work, at the warehouse in Liskeard, not at the home today. I've been putting up shelves, filling up voids in walls, and putting worktops on kitchen units. At the end of the day, I popped down the garden at work on my way home to pick a bag full of weeds for the tortoises. So they're all fed. When I arrived home, there was a parcel waiting for me, which was very exciting. It was a battery, a new battery for my ride-on tractor. I was a little bit worried because it was a bit bigger than the old one, but I think the old one was the wrong one. It didn't have enough ampage to turn the engine over. With this new one, it's 32 amps, 12 volt battery. I connected it up, got the screwdriver across the solenoid. It fired straight up with no issues. So the next plan for the ride-on tractor is to take the ignition circuit board out and just spot solder all the joints on the back of the board, looking for a dry joint. And hopefully that will sort out the board issue. And then when the new solenoid arrives at the end of the month, we can put that one on and we can start it with a key. Ooh, Tina has hoovered out the motor casing for her Noble Pro treadmill today and cleaned it all over. Well done, Tina. Good work. I need to get the old antiseptic wipes out for mine, I think. It's looking a bit spotty and greasy. Yeah. At least the belt doesn't stick to the deck anymore. We seem to have sorted that out. That hasn't happened for a while now. Oh, Sebastian says, for your information, Clive and Anthony, Tina found out that his official first name on his birth certificate is Robert. So Robert is with us tonight, here on MyWhoosh, running a progressive run. Anthony's asking Sebastian, why doesn't he use the name Robert? So what's Sebastian then? Is that your middle name? Tina will laugh if I tell you what my middle name is. My name is Clive Terence Finnimore. Yeah, Sebastian's just confirming. Sebastian is his middle name. Robert is his first name. Tina's telling Robert that they're running 10 kilometers per hour next. So it's currently 16.7 degrees centigrade here in the Cornish garage. The sun is out, the skies are blue outside at the moment. It feels quite humid, even though it's 49% humidity on the old gauge in front of me. It smells like rotten cabbages from the leak to my left. We've just put the new battery in the tractor, which made me a little bit late to start the run. The treadmill wouldn't sync to the computer, so we had to do a restart. And then my microphone decided to play a little game on me. But we're here now. 24.5 degrees in kitchen's bathroom treadmill room. Just missed a slight speed increase there by 20 seconds. 30.2. Anthony Anderson's asking, who got the storms on Friday? We didn't get a thunderstorm, Anthony, in the end. No lightning, no thunder, but we got torrential rain showers, which caused a right issue here in the garage and in the Cornish pain cave here. It leaked worse than it's ever leaked. I've got a horrible feeling it's connected with the neighbours. The neighbours had a septic tank fitted about a year or so ago, and I know our soakaway drain from the roof drain pipes led across their land where they dug the trench for the septic tank. And I'm thinking when the builders dug the trench, they've smashed through our soakaway pipe causing it to back up when it rains really heavy, and then coming into the foundations of the garage, because the garage is at a low point here on the hill, which is a bit of a pain. Plan is at some point to get out the back there where the cover is and have a look underneath, see what's going on. Sebastian says no rain, no thunder yesterday after 33 degrees centigrade. Cool, that's warm, Sebastian. It feel a lot cooler when you come to the UK then, but it's quite muggy and humid here at the moment. My companion app hasn't synced to the game tonight, as you can see on the right there. I'm not able to put the map screen on, which is a bit of a pain. It's probably due to my technical issues and frantic start that we had. Something's not correctly synced with something. I think Tina's app didn't link up tonight as well either. Sure, I saw a message earlier on whilst I was faffing around at the beginning. Sebastian says, let's see how the UK weather feels like when he gets here later in the week. Is it Friday? Sebastian, you're arriving? Thursday or Friday? A long weekend? Anthony asks, why don't you relocate the drain? It's a bit of a awkward situation here. It sort of has to go out the back of the house out that way, and it goes right through the neighbour's land. It can't go out the other side because it's the other side of the building and there's a road over there. And it goes uphill, so it can only go that way behind me because that's down the hill. We can't go out to the sides because there's buildings there. But there is like a manhole cover outside the window here of the garage, and that's why I'm wondering, it's backed up, it's coming out the manhole, it's causing the ground outside to get very wet, and the nearest escape route is down here past the house, and it's coming up through the garage floor. But it's not going to rain now for a while, is it? So that will stop now, it's sunny. We can forget about that for a bit. As long as we do something by the winter. So am I still doing the correct speed? Yep, I've got 20 seconds to go, and I've got to step it up to 12.5 for 3 minutes. We're running tonight at 125 intensity, which is the maximum intensity you can turn the workout up to. Sometimes, or usually, I'll bump it up a bit more to what I think is my own ability. But tonight we're happy to stick to the on-screen instructions because it's taper time. Check your form, everyone. Stand nice and tall, pull your shoulders back. Keep your head up straight, looking forwards. Slightly engage your hips forwards. Think about your foot positioning, but try and keep everything as natural as possible, because we don't want to force an injury. Can you believe it? We're already 16 minutes into the run. We've only got about 7 minutes to go. So this is a nice Monday. It's called Manic Monday. interval session on MyWhoosh. It's a nice steady one, it's not an all-out one. Just to wake our legs up after the weekend. We leave that to Wednesdays usually, when we do workout Wednesday on Zwift. However, this week I'm going to take it a bit easier. Sebastian and Tina are going to do 12.9 for the last 1 minute. Nice one, you two. .45 seconds. Tina says, oh God, okay. Sebastian's taking lead tonight. It's alive, Tina, it's alive. Something I shouted. Tina thought I was a little excited when I got the ride on tractor working yesterday. On Finnimore's farmhouse, the latest video is bits and pieces of me from last week, painting fences and timber gazebos at work, bit of weeding down in the garden, and then it finishes off with me starting up the lawnmower, starting up the tractor lawnmower here at home and getting a little bit excited. There's a couple clips in there of what Oliver filmed while he was sat on the tractor and I was towing him through the village at 10 o'clock at night. "30 seconds to go." He says there's loads of tourists around at the moment where he lives. Out on the seafront, paths, trails and roads. He's not the biggest fan of extendable dog leads. They actually made a joke about that at my park run at Eden Project last Saturday. Was it? No, it wasn't Eden Project. Sorry, no dogs allowed at Eden Project. It was Land Hydrock the week before. They said if you've got your dog on a lead, keep it short and make sure you keep to the left and don't let your dog pass another runner the opposite side to what you pass, because they had an incident where somebody was tripped up with a dog and human tripwire. A few people laughed at that. Tina says, retractable dog leads are a menace. She has a scar on her leg from one. Oh my God, it's like a rope burn, isn't it, when it happens? Two and a half minutes to go here for me. I guess in Sebastian and Tina are very similar. Maybe even a little bit less time than me, because I think they started just before me due to my faffing around at the beginning. Tina says it wrapped round her leg like cheese wire. Ouch! So we've done the progressive bit, we're now on pull down. That's quick, wasn't it? I deliberately picked a shorter one tonight, as I'm in taper week. So we're just trying to step everything down a bit this week. anything we do now is not going to benefit us next weekend. The most beneficial thing now in the last week is rest, fluids and good food. I can try the rest. I do my best to do the fluids, although Tina will tell me off, but the good food won't happen. It will still be Kit Kats and pan of chocolates, pasties and sausage rolls. One minute to go. If you guys feel it's not enough tonight, feel free to run on to 5k. I think I might just run it on to 5k. I've got 1 kilometre to go, so I might keep going for another 5 minutes or so. Nice and steady. You know, on the weekend, I think it was Friday night, I got cramp in my right leg for the first time this year. And it was because I didn't run on Friday or Wednesday last week. I only get cramp when I stop running. It was horrendous. I woke up screaming, my leg was trying to close itself up. And it still felt sore at parkrun Saturday morning. But it's totally gone now, and I'm sure that is down to me not running as much last week than I usually do. Oh no! Did Sebastian crash? Are you still having issues on your iPad, Sebastian? We've just clocked over 4 kilometres now, so we're going to run it on to 5, about 900 metres to go, just over twice around the track. Sebastian says, "No, Tina, crashed into the dog." So Sebastian's iPad is behaving itself tonight if he's on his iPad, or he might have made alternative arrangements. Are you running on your iPad tonight? Oh, Tina says, "I thought you crashed, Sebastian. You stopped." I can't see anyone in the leaderboard now because all the bikes are mixed in. Well, I'm glad that went well in the end. There was a few issues at the beginning where my treadmill wasn't syncing to the PC, so I had no speed source. Then the error code popped up on the treadmill when I reset it. Eventually we reset everything, and the second time it all worked. I do know my Apple TV fired up at the beginning, because I forgot to unplug it. Maybe MyWhoosh linked to that by accident. Even though I unplugged it, it was still looking for it. And then when I reset the computer, everything started again. We don't know, these things have minds of their own, especially after being off for about 3 days. Sebastian is asking what menace means. Tina replied with, "Menace? Very bad is what it means. You are a menace." Naughty dog. Naughty dog, you are a menace. You shouldn't have wrapped your lead around Tina's leg. So we've got just around 300 metres left to go now to hit 5 kilometres. And then we're going to go and have a shower, get changed back into my work clothes, and see if there's any jobs I need to do around the house. Wife is heavily involved with the village festival week this week, with his like bands, live bands and dog shows, chili eating competitions, drama. She's got a pantomime tonight which she's directing. Tonight, tomorrow night she's involved with the drama. During the day she's down at the festival as a marshal, helping with traffic control and the information desk, selling plastic ducks for the duck race next weekend. All the joys of a small Cornish village. I believe Tina's village has a plastic duck race as well annually. They drop them all in the river at the top. About 800 ducks this year. They're currently outside my garage in plastic boxes. And then first, second and third ducks to get to the mouth of the harbour, when my wife once again is in there with her wellies on and a net catching them all and announcing the winners. I think it's like £100, £50 and £25 first, second and third. Not bad for a plastic duck that cost £1. Roll up for the Pulpero duck race. Tina says they used to have a duck race where she is, but no longer. We've done 5k, I could stop now. How are you guys doing? Well done Tina and Sebastian, who took part tonight in this MyWhoosh progressive run. The MANIC Monday event takes place every Monday at 5 PM UK time. It's not an official event. To let you know what world we're running in and what workout we're doing each week, we set it up on the YouTube channel of Virtual FMR, so make sure your notification bell is ticked, so when we upload these runs you see them when they're going to happen and what's going to happen. Anyway, thank you very much everyone. I'm going to go and have a shower and have a ride on the tractor. Now, probably sort out the connections on the battery. They're a little bit frayed, so we need to put a new connection on the end. Fire up the soldering iron and all that, Sebastian. So we've ended the run. We're now going to upload it to Strava and MyWhoosh. Oh, and what we do every week, it doesn't actually upload to Garmin Connect, and I usually do a treadmill run on my watch, but I forgot tonight, so that one didn't happen as far as Garmin Connect thinks. Anthony Anderson says, good run everyone. Tina says, thank you, Clive. Anthony Anderson says, even more drama if you'll be talking German. Anyway, here we go. That's it. We're done. I'm going to go and have a shower now and go out and enjoy the sun in the garden. I'll find something to do. Right, what are we doing? Oh, finish sequence. There we go. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone. Have a good evening. Stay safe and take care. We'll be back here tomorrow for Film My Run 500 with Noble Pro at 5 PM UK time. And then again on Wednesday for Workout Wednesday with Stephen Cousins at 6:30 PM UK time. Have a good evening all. See you again next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.